Okay, so this is Web Weirdos, a title I think we know a lot about, being Web Weirdos ourselves, but this is an episode that has Bobcat Goldthwait and who's the female spider? Do you know?
Don't know offhand.
Okay, well,
She doesn't have a distinctive voice.
I'm sure someone will yell at us and be like, hey, how come you didn't point out that person? But, alright, so this is about two spiders who catch Finn and Jake in their web. Well, not really catch, they sort of fling themselves into the web because they're Finn and Jake, that's what they do. And, yeah, pretty much they come along and they have, like, you know, this Naruto, you gotta be camera hog again? It's like, I got my 2 seconds, I'm gone now. I just had to make it every single video.
Damn cat.
He doesn't do this shit until the camera goes on. It's really weird.
It's actually true.
So they get in this big argument, and Finn and Jake are trying to help the male spider with his relationship. And
Ed. His name was Ed, if I remember right.
Ed, yeah, Ed and Barb, I think.
That's
right?
it, Ed and Barb.
And tells him go get a gift while they try to figure out a way to get out. And he brings a gift, but Barb doesn't like it, and they get in this big fight. And then she gives birth, and Finn and Jake escape swimming through all their babies. And I guess it's a happy ending. I don't know why. This is an episode I probably shouldn't like. I should probably be like, just kind of mundane, whatever. But for some reason, I really enjoyed it. I think there's something about that relationship I genuinely like. I don't know why. It's really dysfunctional, and it's really crazy, but I guess I just admire the fact that they're both trying to kind of make it work. They're just not very good at it.
Yeah.
And I love, I really like Bobcat's voice when he's not doing this.
Yeah.
You know, he's not doing his Zed or whatever his name was from Police Academy voice. You know, he's actually this I've heard him in interviews, he had kind of a quiet voice, you know, down here and stuff, and very soft-spoken, and I think it works. And I think just the animation on them, too, the way they move while talking about their relationship and stuff, but they're the giant monsters, and they're really, they're not, like, light purple, they're, like, hard, dark colors, and it makes them look all the more funny when they're talking about this kind of stuff. And I think also, I think I like too, and this could be because I just saw a documentary on Calvin and Hobbes called Dear Mr. Watersnitch, but we haven't seen it, it's really good. I think it just hit me that actually Finn and Jake are a lot like Calvin and Hobbes the more I think about it. Really think about it, because you got, you know, Finn is kind of like Calvin, and Hobbes is kind of like Jake, and they're just these two best buds that sort of make up these adventures. And I think the one for me, just the opening when he's coming through, and Jake's like, yeah, and he does all these weird stunts and flips and turns into all these things, and then Finn's like, stunt! And he tries it, and of course doesn't do anything remotely close, but he feels like he did, like in his head, he's like, yeah, I'm awesome! And that was such a Calvin moment for me. And I'm just watching, it's like, yeah, there is just sort of this great passion for just energy and imagination and wanting to do stuff, and I don't know, maybe that's part of why I like them so much. You look like you strongly disagree with that.
No, I mean, is that like what you are? We like Calvin and Hobbes? Like, the amount of energy you have over, like, doing the videos, you're like, yes! And I'm just like, yeah, it's a video.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you like. You don't read at all into any of this stuff.
No, actually not really.
Yeah, I guess I am more anime. You're more just kind of there, like,
yeah. I mean, you get
like,
so into it. You are definitely more like Hobbes. You're all over the place going, yeah!
No, okay, Calvin's the one that's the energized one. Hobbes is the more subdued.
See, I don't know, but then again, like you said,
but Hobbes does
like
attack
Jake.
him.
And Jake's one bouncing off of the... You know, get your story straight.
You know, maybe I should. Maybe it has nothing to do with Calvin and Hobbes at all. Maybe I should just not make that comparison in the least.
Maybe it's like Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding.
That's like the thing you just watched.
Yes!
I came over here. This is great. We're not at all going to talk about Adventure Time. We're going to talk about the stuff that we saw before we did this vlog.
The documentaries.
The documentaries. That is weird that we both watched documentaries before watching Adventure Time.
Mine wasn't by choice. I did get lulled into it, and I did start enjoying it, but it was not by choice.
And you were even saying, like, how are we going to get, like, Tanya Harding jokes in this? I'm like,
I just did!
You just did. Nicely done, so maybe we should actually talk about the episode.
No, I think you're completely right, though. This is kind of one of those weird episodes where it's like, right when it gets to that point where you're like, I'm kind of done with it, it kind of picks back up.
Yeah, it's...
Like, it doesn't feel like you should like it, but you just kind of do.
Especially, like, he finds the sword, and he's like, it's not just a sword, it's a magic sword, which, of course, it's like, what's the story behind that sword? And the skeleton that had it. And he goes, and when Barb doesn't like it, you were kind of like, oh, come on, it's a good sword, well, why don't you like it? It's like, I don't know why I was really into that relationship. I was really into, like, no, come on, you should like it, you should... I mean, okay, and maybe he doesn't know you, but he's trying, he's like, give him a chance, and it's like... I don't know. I legitimately got into the relationship for some reason.
See, I see it as more of like, it's a very generic relationship filled with like cliches of like TV shows and all that stuff where the guy gets a gift, but of course the woman only sees it as, oh, you got this for yourself. You didn't actually get this for me. And he's like, no, we can totally cuddle by the fire. She's like, no, that's not why you got it. Or like, you know, I'm providing for you. And she's like, well, I would too, but you don't like the way I do it.
Yeah, I like that too, that, you know, it's different when guys do it, you know, it's not gross when guys do it.
Yeah.
And Finn's like, dude, you gotta listen to your lady, you got it. And I like he's trying to get out, but he's giving him legitimately good advice too.
Well, don't forget about the birds.
Yeah, the birds was great, yeah, him spitting on all the birds until one lands in his hand.
Oh, my eye! And they're like, I think, finally we got it, and it pulls back, and there's all these birds covered in spit everywhere.
Also, this is the first time ever, and I'm wondering if anyone else, like, thought about this when they saw this episode. This is the first time I'm actually questioning, what is glob? Because before, it was like, oh my glob! You think, okay, it's like gosh, it's just a replacement for God, so they can swear, but it's like, you know, glob be with you, go with glob, and stuff. I'm like, wait, is there actually a glob? Like, I never thought about it, and now I'm like, what the hell is glob? Because they never actually reference glob as, like, you know, this figure, you know, or an element to be with you, or something guiding you, or it's always just, oh my glob. But now it's like, you know, it could be like, you know, this spiritual being or something, and I legitimately don't know. Do they, you don't have to say what they do if they do, but do they go into glob?
Yeah, do they go into glob? No, you do find out what glob is, what or who glob is. There is a reveal, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to know anymore. I mean, because it's, like I said, I mean, before you just think it's sort of like a replacement word, and then it's, again, I'm wondering if they sort of came across the same thing, where it's like when he says, oh, crab apples, you know, instead of crap, you know, but, oh, my glob, but I'm wondering if just they kept saying it, it's like, you know, what is glob? Maybe we should make a glob. Maybe there should be, like, the almighty glob or something in this universe, and they're gonna have fun with that. So I'm actually now really looking forward to what glob is.
Well, remember, there's also, they say, oh my grod.
Oh, is that another one they said?
Oh my, I don't remember the rest, but...
I do remember grob. That's what maybe I heard, I just forgot about it.
It kind of comes up, and they say, and there's 4 different ones that they always consistently say.
Okay. Battle of the Globs. Wrath of the Globs. Is that the title? That'd be cool. Wrath of the Globs.
No.
Okay. Well, would have been cool. They have pretty good titles. I'm sure they'll make one better than that. But, yeah.
Not really.
No? Oh.
It's pretty generic.
Well, I guess. Web Weirdos. Yeah, actually, that is a pretty bad title, the more I think about it. Yeah. It's like a million better titles you could get. Dad's Dungeon was a good title, because that's like, what the hell is that? But, yeah, no, I thought it was a good episode.
No, I liked it. Damn cat. Sorry, being distracted by the cat.
This cat will just, like, go into the corner, then come out and just be like, you know, he'll have something, he'll just be, I'm gonna play with this. This doesn't distract you, does it? Does it? This doesn't distract you, does it? Does it? He is a little...
turd.
Yeah, even now he's trying to distract us.
No, he comes out of my daughter's bedroom with a puzzle piece. Drops it, picks it up, drops it again.
Put it on my
Sorry, I got distracted. I do apologize.
Blame the cat! It's not our fault he's adorable.
Bree, go close your bedroom door.
Ew.
Keep the psychos out.
It's wet.
Ew, it's wet.
You bastard!
Stop eating her puzzle pieces!
He won't allow her to finish her puzzle.
Okay, for me, I liked Web Weirdos. It was fun, it was cute. I liked the fact that Bobcat did not use his normal voice. Or that. The one
weird
that everyone
voice,
knows. Because remember, I'm like, oh, that's Bobcat. And you're like, you sure? And I'm like, wait, let me check to make sure. You know, because I'm so used to hearing the.
Yeah, he hasn't done it in years though. I think like 'cause if you look at like his IMDb page, like he's really gone behind the camera. He's just directing a lot. Like he's done a ton of TV shows.
Really? I didn't know
like
that,
a ton.
actually.
And he's directed 1 or 2 movies. But like his big thing was he was doing TV for a while, and everyone that's like talked about an interview or something is like, yeah, he's actually really soft-spoken and really quiet and stuff. You know, the whole it was just an act in the '80s, and he finally got tired of it. And he's just like, I'm just gonna direct.
I'm glad.
So yeah, I'm glad too. Good for you, Bobcat. Good for you. Bye.